Hey, what's going on, tribe? It's Red again, just hitting you guys up with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. So guys, I've been woke up, had this weird dream. Not weird dream, just a dream. But yeah, I don't usually dream often. Let me sing guys some blessings: peace, love, light, oneness, unity, abundance, and forgiveness and acceptance. So I had this weird dream, and I was kind of, from the dream, I was guided to give you guys a reading, just to check in to see where you guys are at. Just to see where you guys are at, where the collective's at, what the collective is currently going through soul-wise. So the ego may be going through some challenges at this time. So yeah, I thought was guided to give you guys a reading. This is going to be a general reading, so if you feel the reading doesn't resonate, you may want to check out another reader. And my videos are timeless, so when you come across this video, it's for you. And if any of you guys are interested in a personal reading, you can send me an email, or you can send me a DM on Instagram, and I'm going to put all my information in the drop down menu. Just clear the cards. And we're good. Let's see what's going on with the collective. Weird stuff's happening. Weird stuff is happening. Yeah, weird stuff's happening, man. Energy-wise, I know the eclipse and lunar moon, and I know we're in the retrograde as well, so we're getting bombarded with stuff right now, man. It's mad. So the first card that come out is forgiveness. And then the card says, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So once again, guys need to work on that heart chakra, man. Some of yous are stopping your own blessings coming in, man, from having a closed heart chakra. And love is the highest frequency in the universe, so you want to be trying to vibrate on the love frequency, man, if possible, because the heart is where the human and then the divine meet. The forgiveness is key, and forgiveness, a lot of stuff can be resolved from forgiveness. When you're forgiving the person or situation, not because of what they've done. You're forgiving yourself so you can let go and move on, man. And I've experienced that firsthand. I didn't talk to certain family members for like 10 years, and then as soon as I started working on forgiveness and stuff, they actually come to me and apologize to me, and then we're starting to work on that now. So things are going very smooth. And I'm not like before. I weren't open to forgiveness and stuff like that. And then as soon as I started my journey and stuff, things changed dramatically. That's all I'm saying. And don't watch the bedhead. Yeah. Still got to turn up and be Still got to turn up and do this for the collective, no matter how you're looking. Do you know what I'm saying? And then the next card is discipline. And then the card says, I can accomplish what I set my mind to do. So whatever you want to achieve, it's in reach, man. Don't let people say, oh yeah, you shouldn't do this or you can't do that. Some of you need to break out of outdated beliefs. So some of you may be religious, and it's blocking your actual path. So say for instance you was meant to be, I don't know, a songwriter or something, or write a book, and your religion's saying you can't, I don't know you can't do certain things, you know, like, I don't know, say for instance being Muslim, you can't eat pork or something. You may be a food taster, and your actual path is meant to be a food taster or a wine taster, and in like Islam you can't eat pork or drink wine. So you're not saying you're doing the bad thing, but some of you are being blocked by some of you, certain beliefs are blocking you. And you can literally accomplish anything you want in this universe. You can have. You just got to put your mind to it and get your mind right. Some of you need to practice mindfulness and need to do some meditation to clear the mind. And what do you want? Ask yourself, what do you want? And then focus on what you want, not what you don't want, because the manifesting is almost instant right now, where we're going energy wise. So these days forward, whatever you think is going to manifest, right, whether it's good or bad, the universe will deliver. And then the next card is self-esteem. And then the card says, I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So some of you are comparing yourself to others. Some of you are really dampening down your own energy, trying to fit in with muggles. Like, say for instance, you're the only spiritual one and you're interested in the supernatural and spirituality and stuff, and none of your friends aren't. You're dampening down your own energy to fit in with them, and stopping your own blessings coming in again. And you're trying to compare yourself to others. Yeah, I want to be like them. Maybe fucking trying to keep up with the Joneses and stuff. But that's not who you are. That might be an all ego thing. Yeah. So that may be all ego. Yeah, that's all ego. So some of you are resting more in your some of you your ego is running the show, and you need to rein your ego in. And then the next card is indecision. And then the card says, I use my intuition in all aspects of life. So once again, this is related to the ego, I would say. Some of you are having this battle between head and heart, and don't know which decision to make in whatever situation, love, career, personal life. And if you're more in your head, that's all ego. So if you're having this battle, you shouldn't do this. If you're getting a lot of fearful thoughts, yeah, in making a decision, that's all ego. Your ego is trying to block you. It's trying to keep you safe to a certain degree, but sometimes keeping you safe is actually damaging. Like staying in your comfort zone. Oh no, we shouldn't do this. This may happen or that may happen. It's like, all right, just take a step and see how it goes, and yeah, just put your faith in the universe and trust that everything will be okay. Yeah, so some of you are sitting in your ego once again. You need to shift that, because your perception on reality is going to be totally different once you shift out of ego and into your soul and who you're meant to be. Then the next card is loneliness. And then the card says, I know that I am never alone. So some of you are going through a period of isolation. The universe may be keeping people away from you because you're leveling up, and you need to experience this period of loneliness, because it has certain lessons for you to learn. So some of you may have codependent issues that you are trying to heal, that you are currently healing, and this is why the universe is kind of keeping you to yourself at this current time. But you're never alone. You're always like, you're never alone. It's just like the ego. Oh, I'm lonely. I need someone, or I'm lonely. There's a difference between loneliness and solitude, yeah. And know the difference, because solitude is peaceful and it can be very dangerous, because once you start knowing your own energy and knowing who you are, knowing who you are, letting people into your space is very, you become very conscious and aware of who's coming into your space. Just to let you guys know that. Yeah, some of you lonely, man. Some of you need to reach out to people as well. So if you're feeling a certain way, you may be also blocking your own blessings from not reaching out to people, man. And maybe you're not one to reach out, and maybe it's time to actually reach out to people, is what I'm getting. Because for some reason, I reach out to people, don't get me wrong, I'm getting much better with that, but before, I won't run to reach out to people. People just shout at me. That's how my energy is. I attract, and people just reach out to me. But I've learned over the years to actually check up on people to see how they're doing. Not just for me, wise, but just to just to see how you guys are doing and shit, man. Because I can get lost in my own world and just be not even antisocial. It's just, yeah, my my inner world is more interesting than the external world. That's what I'm saying. Alright, let's see what else is popping. And then you got envy, and then the card says, "I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges." Different challenges. What I'm getting for that, some of you are jealous of other people's journey. Like not so much envious. Some of you like would like to be healed, and um, some I'm picking up someone's energy. Someone's watching someone else and seeing where they're at on their journey, and they want to be like where they're at, like healed wise, or independent, or have confidence, or be able to speak your truth. But that comes with time and practice and healing, man. So that you don't need to compare yourself to others to a certain degree, but you can use them as inspiration to take steps forward. That's what I'm getting. Not more envious, like, oh yeah, I want to be like that, and this. Listen, I'm not getting that energy. I'm getting more comparing, which is okay. It's okay. You can use people as inspiration. So if someone's got a car, you can say, yeah, I'm gonna get that. I want that, and I'm gonna get that. So you got to put the work in to get it. Not, oh yeah, I want that. Oh, that's so sad. Like there's difference in it. Like some of us are built differently in it. Like man ain't a hater right here. If I see something, I'll go get it. Like yeah, if I like that, man's gonna get that, and I'll get it in it. That's all I'm saying. But I'm very lazy. Like it depends if it's gonna cost me a lot of energy. If it's gonna cost a lot of energy, I'm not interested. But if I really want it, I'll get it. That's what I'm saying. It's coming. That's what I'm saying. I'll manifest it. But yeah, so if you're comparing yourself to others, kind of trying to turn the attention more to yourself. Why do you want it? Question yourself. Why do you want it? Is it the ego? Is it the ego that makes you want it? Is it going to give you some sense of power or authority by having what you want, or by comparing yourself to other people? Just ask yourself them questions. And it's going to bring you happiness, because the more material things you have, they end up controlling you. Just to let you know. That's why I don't. I'd rather not. That's why I don't. Really, I have things. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not really. I'm not attached to certain things, but I can let I can let them all go to a certain degree. Yeah, because I don't let them material things control me. Because people, let me tell you the story. It's funny. It was at the went to the fun fair when I was on shrooms a few months ago, and this woman got on this ride, yeah, and the man was like, "Oh yeah, do you want to put your bag down or whatever?" And she was like, "No, no, no," but it was a Parada bag, and the way she was on this ride, like me and this other dude, like we was hanging out, and I didn't even know him as a stranger. We was talking, and we was holding the things and just going on the ride. And this woman was holding onto her bag. Yeah, she weren't letting the bag go. So I was like, so she's putting her bag more before her life, basically. Because if like something did happen or whatever, she's holding onto the bag, not even the restraints or whatever. So it's like, yeah, it was just an I got a download of like, don't let material things control you, man. And I was like, yeah, that's fucking mad. Like you're going on this big ass ride, it's a high ride. If you was to slip out of the fucking, I know you won't slip out, but if something was to happen, you're not even holding yourself. She's clutching the bag for dear life, and it's like, dude, the bag ain't gonna save you, you know. So yeah, try not to compare yourself to others, man. It's okay, and don't feel bad for doing so. Yeah, try use it as inspiration. And even ask them for a bit of guidance, man. Like, oh yeah, if you're feeling a bit lost or whatever. And then the next card is love. And then the card says, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all situations. Some of you have been called to do some self-loving. Maybe this isolation period is for you to do some self-loving, and to find out what you want and what your heart desires and where you want to be in life. Yeah, and trying to work through that heart chakra, man. Blocking that heart chakra. Yes, we've all been through shit and had bad experiences, but it doesn't mean to close yourself down, because just because someone treated you one way doesn't mean someone else is going to treat you that way. Yeah, we can get kind of caught in that kind of cycle. Not caught in that cycle, but the ego likes to stay and repeat scenarios and stuff when the scenarios are totally different. You can't bring old baggage into a new situation thinking that the new situation is going to be like the old one, because that's inaccurate. You're giving someone else problems when they might just be there to love you. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, just because your ex done you wrong doesn't mean a new person's going to do you wrong as well. So yeah, practice self-love, guys. Rose quartz may be required. some rose, incense, sandalwood, and just being really loving and kind to yourself at the moment. Show yourself compassionate, man. At this time, because self love. Once you start loving yourself, your whole world changes. On God, once you start loving yourself, you start having boundaries and discipline and not settling in shit, because like you love yourself and you're like, I ain't, like, if you ain't gonna treat me a certain way, or if you're not gonna keep up to certain standard, there's nothing wrong with having standards. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. People think, oh yeah, I got high standards. No, dog, you got standards. Some people ain't got standards and they're settling and they're fucking unhappy because they're settling. Yeah, keep them standards fucking Ross Clark high. Yeah, just to let you guys know, because that shows you're shining. If you gotta be alone and shine alone, dog. Don't be shining, dimming down your energy to fit in with the crowd, or to fit in with my man, or to make a relationship work out. You're gonna dampen down your own energy because you feel to be alone. Fuck that. Step into the unknown, and that being uncomfortable. Embrace the unknown, man. Trust. Yeah. And then the next card is gratitude. And then the card says, I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So yeah, be grateful for wherever you're at in your journey, because you've come a long way and you're not the person that you used to be. It may seem like, oh yeah, I still need a lot more healing, but you're not the same person that you used to be. Just keep that in mind. And also, when you start being grateful for the things that you have, you attract more of that. So, like me, I've it's been a practice from like about a year now. I start saying I'm grateful for the water I have, the roof over my head, food, my clothes and stuff, and I get more of that. And I'm thankful for the relationships, friends, family, everything. Like little things, material things, and little tiny things. I get more of that. It comes back tenfold. That's what I'm saying, innit? And some of you need to be grateful for your struggles as well, because there's always someone, this is not to compare, but be thankful for the struggles that you are receiving, because there is someone out there who would swap your struggles for their struggles. Even though it might suck when you're going through certain struggles and certain situations, there is someone out there who would trade what they're going through for what you're going through, man. So always hold a space of gratitude, and gratitude also levels up your energy as well. So resentment, anger, fear, and greed, they're all low emotions. They're all to do with the lower three chakras, and you want to raise up to the fourth chakra to be neutral, you know. And then the last card is freedom. And then the card says, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. So yeah, you have the power to create exactly what you want. So if you want to be, some of you are breaking free from old patterns and certain situations. What no longer serves you, you ain't having any of that. And of lower vibrations, you're not entertaining any of that either, which is great. Some of you need to leave a certain situation that no longer serves you. This may be a relationship. Some of you have known this relationship hasn't been working out for a while, but you're just still trying to hold on. Maybe your kid's dad, maybe. Yeah, but there's nothing there. You're watering dead flowers, man. But it's conscious. You're gonna make the steps to progress forward and set yourself free. I think this is more of a karmic situation. Karmic situations are very hard to break, and they take very hard to break, especially if you've got soul ties with them as well. It's so annoying. But yeah, you're doing all right, man. You just got to there's a lot of self-love and patience at this time, man. And yeah, you're beginning to bloom. You're going to come out of the cocoon phase very soon anyway. But that is your reading, guys. If you feel that it resonated, hit the comments and let me know, please. Because funny enough, I always pop up in the general readings as well, so it's so funny. But yeah, if any of you guys are interested in personal reading, you can send me an email or send me a DM on Instagram. And yeah, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I see you guys watching, but I don't see you guys liking. But yeah, peace, love and light, tribe, and I'm going to hit you guys up real soon.